You're trying to move on. You've deleted the photos, unfollowed them on social media, maybe even started dating again. But then, it happens. A song plays, a familiar street sign flashes by, or even just a random thought pops into your head. And there they are, your ex. Not just a memory, but a presence that refuses to leave your mind. It's frustrating, it's confusing, and sometimes it feels like you're going crazy. Why? Despite everything, can't you stop thinking about your ex? Is it love? Is it regret? Or is there a deeper, hidden psychological mechanism at play that most people never talk about? Welcome to the Untold Truth, where we uncover the secrets of the human mind. Today, we're diving into the painful, often misunderstood phenomenon of post-breakup obsession and what it really means for you. Prepare to understand something profound about yourself and the nature of attachment that could finally set you free. Let us start with a brutal truth. Your brain processes romantic love very similarly to how it processes addiction. When you were with your ex, your brain was flooded with powerful neurochemicals: dopamine for pleasure and reward, oxytocin for bonding and attachment, serotonin for mood regulation. Now that they're gone, your brain is experiencing withdrawal. It's literally craving that chemical cocktail that only they seemed to provide. Studies using fMRI scans have shown that when people who have recently broken up view photos of their ex, the same brain regions associated with cocaine addiction light up. This explains the intense longing, the obsessive thoughts, the inability to focus on anything else. Your brain isn't asking, "Do I love them?" It's screaming, "Where is my next dose?" Understanding this fundamental biological response is the first step in regaining control. Beyond the chemical addiction, there is a powerful psychological reason you can't let go: the interruption of your future story. When you're in a serious relationship, you're co-authoring a future. You're building dreams, making plans, imagining a lifetime together. Then, the breakup hits. Suddenly, that entire future narrative is ripped away. Your mind is left with an unresolved story, a massive cliffhanger. This ties into something called the Zeigarnik effect. Psychologists have found that people remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks much better than completed ones. Your relationship was a massive, ongoing task of building a life. When it ends abruptly, your mind becomes fixated on the uncompleted aspects. It's not necessarily about the ex themselves, but about the deeply invested, unfulfilled narrative you were creating together. Your brain is desperately trying to tie up loose ends that no longer exist. Here's where it gets even deeper. A long-term relationship isn't just about us. It profoundly shapes me. Your identity becomes intricately woven with your partner's. When the relationship ends, it's not just the loss of a partner, it's a massive threat to your self-concept. You lose roles you played: partner, lover, someone's future. This identity confusion can make you cling to the memory of your ex, not because you desperately want them back, but because their existence, even in memory, validates the person you once were. You might be idealizing the relationship, not because it was perfect, but because the you in that relationship felt secure, defined, and whole. The thoughts about your ex are sometimes a desperate attempt to reconstruct a fragmented sense of self. Human memory is a tricky thing, especially after a breakup. Our brains tend to filter out the negative and amplify the positive once a relationship is over. This is called idealization. You start remembering only the good times, the laughter, the intimacy, the arguments, the frustrations, the incompatibility, the reasons you broke up in the first place. Those fade into the background. Your mind creates a perfect, almost mythical version of your ex and the relationship, making it even harder to move on from a fantasy that never truly existed. This cognitive distortion traps you in a cycle of longing for something that was only ever partially true. Recognizing this bias is crucial. Your memories are often misleading you. Finally, beneath all these layers, there's often a fundamental human fear: the fear of the unknown. Your ex, for all their flaws, represented a known quantity. You knew what to expect, what your life looked like. Now, everything is uncertain. Starting over, navigating the dating world again, building a new life from scratch, this is daunting. For many, the familiar pain of thinking about an ex, even if it's painful, feels safer than the terrifying prospect of a completely unknown future. This isn't about still being in love. It's about a deep-seated anxiety about what comes next. Your mind clings to the past because the future feels too overwhelming. So, what does it really mean when you can't stop thinking about your ex? It's rarely just about them. It's a complex interplay of brain chemistry, unresolved narratives, identity crisis, distorted memories, and fundamental fears about your future. It means your brain is in withdrawal. It means you have to grieve the future you were building. It means you need to rediscover who you are. And it means you need to face the fear of the unknown. The moment you stop seeing your ex as the problem and start seeing your mind as a beautiful, complicated machine in need of care, you take the first step towards true healing. This isn't a story of loss. It's a story of awakening. Your mind is simply telling you there's work to be done, not to go back, but to move forward. If you love discovering the stories no one else tells, subscribe to the Untold Truth, and tell me in the comments, what has your experience been like with a breakup? Was there a moment you finally felt free?